In our news bulletin for this evening, the Department of Agriculture facilitated consultation with local growers to discuss plans to revive the taro exports on the island. Ongoing unplanned power cuts continue to disrupt services to households on the northern side of the island. Groups have started arriving for the 4th Niue Arts and Culture Festival, and festival organisers are confident the island is ready to host a great event to showcase Niuean cultural heritage and arts. Local Apostolic congregation celebrates the ordination of the new pastor and elder over the weekend. The Department of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries are in the process of facilitating and consulting with local growers to gauge whether there is an interest to revive taro exports on the island. Taro exports in the past have encountered a number of problems regarding fluctuating supply and demand, markets and price of taro, amongst other issues. In addition, the increased cost for plantation clearing, as well as an aging population of farmers, has added pressures on this potential venture. Despite these challenges, there is a level of interest to look at alternative ways of exporting taro that will hopefully resolve some of the issues of the past. We spoke with DAF's marketing officer, Jamal Talani, to find out what process will be taken and what growers can expect.
Just trying to find out what's viable and what's not for us. And and the meeting today was a good turnout, and we were happy with our discussions with the growers between us, staff, government, and the NGOs, Niofa and Noea. Really looking at small-scale, fresh or frozen, and air freighting it on the plane. So those are some of the things that we were discussing today, and some good feedbacks from the growers. Yeah, so also looking at the price, so they were very interested to know about the price, a buying price from them. Young people these days, we're not really very quick in getting into agricultural type work, and which is the whole reason why we were thinking around small scale and just keeping it small and working with the growers that we have now, because there are growers in Niue. We hear a lot of talk that taro has been rotting, and we would like to utilize those growers, and because of the demand also from New Zealand, from our own people, they would like to buy Niue taro. We're working slowly, and with this with taro export and rewilding. So we're really trying also to encourage and help the growers in Niue, just to get some income from their work, and also it's a good thing for Niue, exporting products. And we have our kitchen as well, so we're utilizing from the test kitchen, utilizing all the resources that we have just to help with this whole taro exporting process.
The department has indicated that they are able to assist growers, but the business end of the venture will be facilitated by the private sector. Power cuts are becoming an ongoing problem for households on the northern side of the island, with interruption to services over the past 2 weeks. Last week, the manager of the Niue Power Corporation, Speedo Hetitu, stated that the fault was due to aging power cables in between Makefu and Tuapa, and to resolve the issue, the new power cables were being used. However, there have also been mixed messages coming through the corporation regarding the new cable, but this is an internal matter that is also being resolved. Over the long Easter break and weekend, another power cut left the northern side of the island without power on Sunday because of ongoing problems between Matalave and Makefu. This most recent problem was due to transformer problems. Director of Utilities, Dave Talangi, said that staff worked throughout Sunday to replace the transformer at Namui that was damaged, and now the new power cables have also been utilized now. Today the first midweek flight started and some groups have already arrived for the 4th Niue Arts and Cultural Festival that will start this coming Friday. This festival will serve as an avenue for Niueans on island and those abroad to share and take pride in their cultural heritage and the arts as a way to express who they are.
We are hoping to put on a very exciting program for the 4th Niue Arts and Culture Festival here in Niue. I know it's a biannual event and a lot of the hype usually dies down between the year, and then when the year of the festival comes around we're not too sure who's coming, who's going, but from where we stand it seems really good. There is a positive vibe that's coming out of those people who are arriving, especially today on the first midweek flight that we have on Niue. And just the energy that we've had so far preparing for the festival, it's been great, and I hope that we continue to see that vibe and foster that vibe as we celebrate our traditions and our culture, our art, our talent, our music, our creativity, our performances, also our traditional dance and our heritage as Niueans.
We also caught up with some of the artists, performers and promoters at the airport today to find out how they are feeling as they prepare for the festival and what they hope to showcase.
We're bringing our show, our live show, Kifanga Moiwe. My name is Billy Tome, huge hit in New Zealand. So we're bringing it as a comedy show about beautiful village Mutalo and about coming back home. Myself, Glenn Jackson, Hans Jackson, also Lecky Bok Jackson from Hakupu, also brother Tongan along with us for was a few Tongans, Isaiah Latu and also Io Fawai. So we're the sons of Niue returning home to celebrate what it means to be our culture and also the arts festival. So it's fantastic. So also we had a lot of help to get ourselves here. So thank you to people of Niue and also the people from New Zealand. So it's fantastic.
Willie first entered the music industry with the band Specifics, and for a few years he travelled with them, like touring Australia, the US, Europe. They were kind of like funk and soul, very extroverted band, but he's gone in a new direction as he's gotten older. So yeah, I really want to see the arts and crafts. Just the weaving and just what's unique to Niue. So I'm excited to see some of the local artists' work.
Well, there's the identity thing. The theme of the festival is Who Am I? And our project is sort of about identifying who was here when we were here. So pictures of people that everyone knows will be playing through. It's a long exhibition, so there'll be opportunities to go around and come back and see it. So there's a Growing Young happening at Aliutu Hall. There is an exhibition happening in Makini Hall. We have the Yacht Club happening as well. I'm going to be doing a mural on Aliutu Hall, so there's going to be a lot happening down that end of town.
More groups are expected to arrive on Friday in time for the opening at the Commercial Centre in the afternoon, followed by a special show at the Pacific Way Bar in the evening. An investiture ceremony was held over the weekend to induct 2 new clergy into the Apostolic Church. The Centenary Church building in Lofi was the venue for the 2 separate occasions to swear in a new pastor and a new elder that was held on Saturday and Sunday. Families and members of the Apostolic movement from New Zealand also made the special trip to witness the swearing-in of Pastor Punikapanga and Elder Puiokesene. Pastor Punikapanga was formerly an understudy for Pastor Ray Pasene, whose untimely passing left the congregation without a pastor. Pastor Kapanga did his theological studies at Bible College in Auckland, New Zealand, and says that he feels blessed and renewed with this new title and the belief that it is a calling to do God's work, and his vision is to attract young people into the fold by finding alternative ways for young people to spend their weekends and also enjoy this style of worshiping. The Apostolic Church now has new leadership and vision to progress forward. That concludes our news bulletin for this evening. Do join us again for our next news bulletin on Thursday.